see. Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm live. Welcome into my room. Well, it's my little corner, but welcome. Good to have you. Thanks for being here. I'm gonna get started here shortly on general messages from Aries all the way to Pisces. From general messages. To love messages, whatever comes out for you, that's what's going to come out for you. These messages initially, the ones that I'm going to put out are general. So take your, make sure you listen to your sun, your placements, whatever you believe in, whatever works for you. Listen to those messages, and then I will be doing the personal readings, the mini personal readings right after, as I normally would do. So that is the intention of tonight's live. So let me adjust this light. Is this light too strong for you guys? Is this better? Let me see. I can at least get a little light. Oh my god, no, it's, you know what, I'm just gonna sit in front of it. How about, wait, how about this light? Okay, that's better. It's bad lighting, so I think this is good, right? Anyway, thanks all for being here. Thank you for your feedback and your comments. Keep them going. Thank you for the personals, and I'm working through them, and I'm trying to get back to you in regards to the personal reads. So stay tuned, stick around. Let's get on to your messages for right now. Love, general, whatever needs to come out for all zodiac signs. But I am, these are more so predictions for in love, in the coming up, and for whenever you actually listen to these messages, okay? So for Aries, what do we have for Aries placements? What do we have for love? Aries placements and love. Love only, please. Thank you. Okay, so for some of you are hoping and waiting, not hearing from possibly Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or also I'm getting someone who could come across very harsh, very cutting. Or maybe that's how you come across to that person. Huh. What is the situation here? Okay. This is in regards to a connection, a connection, marriage possibly, or a long-term marriage that needs to end for another long-term marriage to take place. This may take a long time, and has been taking a long time. And let's see, this has caused a problem between you two. There's something that needed a third party to look into it in terms of resolution, because you two could not figure it out on your own. A lot of you could still be dealing with this situation. Moving forward, you're going to keep going with it. You know where it is, and you're kind of okay of where it is right now, although at some point in time you do second guess yourself, or you do doubt yourself about the decisions that you are making. So that's what I've got for Aries. Let's see what I'm going to keep an eye on, a timestamp. Another Aries spread. What do we have for another Aries spread? Hold on. Give me 1 second. Some of you might be, if you end something, Aries, maybe you're going to end something and get something else right after. So say you were in a relationship of some kind. Once you get out of that relationship, you're going to get into a different or another relationship that you're actually going to, it's going to be better for you in the outcome. So that's what I have for my, for some of the Aries here. Let's see, what else do we have for a storyline for Aries? And I want to see, what does what message that for the first Aries that resonated. I'll just say your Aries timestamp at 5 minutes. Hold on, I need to, hold on, I need to keep track of it. 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. I don't want you to rush me. I don't want you to feel rushed. I want you to come in and say hi, and I will get to you. I promise I will get to you. So, 5 minutes for the Aries. Okay. For the Taurus. Oh no, let's see. We're gonna continue for the Aries. What does this person want to tell you? All right. There's somebody here in this connection that really needs to self-reflect. They need to really find their true selves, who they are. That it could resonate with for some of you Aries. Moving on to Taurus, I'll do, yeah, I think 6 minutes is perfect for each sign. 6 minutes, let's do 6 minutes for my Tauruses. Got it. All right. Sorry, you guys. This is for my timestamp for later. There. You see me better? Ah, Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, this is in regards to some kind of connection, celebration, wedding, someone that you're very attracted to, someone who is seen as a rising star of some kind. I am getting someone who is highly sexual, possibly, but I am primarily talking about someone who is being seen or is going to be seen as an influential and a very huge, big rising star. This has not come through yet. This will come through. This will come through, or maybe the idea or the news has been broken through about that. But that person is going to do extremely, extremely well. What about, yeah, this is telling me, and it comes to some sort of investment or some sort of work opportunity. This is maybe talking about. If this is a person for you, then it's a person. Yeah, could be somebody may you have ended it with you, or someone also could be at a distance from you. That's the message. Let me see, get another storyline for my I don't know, for my where was I? Geminis? Yes, Geminis. Did I add my Geminis? Oh my god, I hate it when I actually mix the signs. That's so crazy. Do you happen to resonate from I guess if I mix the signs? I'll just say 8. Sorry, Geminis. All right, while you answer me, let me get to Gemini. What do we need? What do we have in love for Gemini? All right. Okay. Somebody might come at you with some sort of offer, relationship, connection of some kind. You need to know, for some of you Geminis, and I also got some of you Cancers, this person could be involved in some other connection on some level, on some way. They're not out yet. They're not even close. Yeah, they're not even close. They're not even close. Wow, that's kind of a strong message, but that's and the 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You know, you can see for yourself. That's not the best energy. So if that's that person, be careful, Geminis. Any other love story for Geminis? Geminis, what do we have for other Geminis? Who's a Gemini? Let me know. I'm not seeing anything in the recent past, Gemini. Nothing I mean, you may have a fling or two or something. I'm not seeing anything. Somebody he is really showing out. So that's whatever that is to you. That was the Gemini. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer in love? We're moving on to Cancer in love. Cancers. Who's a Cancer? Drop it in the chat. Who is a Cancer? Who's Cancers? I'll stop between the signs and I'll see you. If you tell me, I'll say hi to you. I know I have a couple of my regulars are Cancer and they know who they are. I'm not going to say who they are. But they're my Cancers. Scorpio, welcome. Nikita. Scorpio, welcome. I'll answer one question before I'll move on to the next sign. Thank you for the like, Nikita. I hope you stick around as a subscriber as well. How does Kay feel about N? Ooh, I'm not seeing good vibes. I'm not seeing this person may see you in the best light. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm saying that's their perception of what they think is going on. So anyway, I'll move on to Cancer. Who is next? Thank you for the no contact. Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that vibe. Cancer. What other storylines do we have for Cancer? Oh my God. All right. Somebody wants to manifest you bad, Cancer. It's another storyline. Someone who you probably shouldn't trust. You should trust your intuition about that person, because that person is going to do the same crap, and whatever that is going to do the same thing over and over. I would not go for that person. If you know who I'm talking about, if you know who that person is, I would not go for them. They're coming out in the reverse. Yeah, with the Hierophant in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. Nine of Cups in the reverse. More ghostlighting. Never-ending stories of the same stuff that you already know that doesn't work for you. I'm getting like a serious cycle of some sort that you may have played with this person that is playing out for you again. What love messages do we have for final love? Let's see. Final love for Cancer. Final love for Cancer. Again, showing out. That card came out for somebody else. There's a showing out, then there's something to say. So somebody here, somebody wants to really tell you something. You want to tell somebody something, but they feel, or you feel like it's not the right time right now to say whatever this is. All right, we'll move on to 13. I will say 13, we have Virgo, right? After Cancer. Leo. Oh my God, Leo. Okay, why is there a mix of the 14 minutes? Leo. Why is there a mix of all these signs? Are all of you dealing with these signs? What's going on? Yeah? You, oh my God. You say that that's exact same situation. Okay. Oh my God. Well, it's coming through, you guys. It's coming through. All right. For Cancer. No, my God. Again, same mistake. I'm done. Leos. Why I'm trying to skip you? Leos. I don't want to skip you, Leos. Don't be skipped, Leos. Stand up. I'm telling you, that is part of your message. Stand up and be counted, Leos. Somebody here is screwing you over. Somebody is trying to pull the wool over your eye in terms of your success and how you seem to other people. You are, they make you seem like not what you are. They have really talking crap, talking smack. A lot of you, I'm getting Leo Scorpio, not Leo, I guess Leo Scorpio, but Leo Aquarius too. That could a message resonate for you. Somebody here is trying to mess up with your reputation, with your mindset, with something. They're not doing it in your best interest. All right, yeah, you won't be happy. That number 44, number 44 or 444 is very significant for you. So that's one of the messages that, that I have, but that seemed like, I guess, general. Let's see, in love. What do we have in love for Leo? Anything new in love for my Leos? What do we have in love? Leo placements. Okay, yeah. Also, there's gonna be someone who you may find hot, attractive, that you're gonna like, that is gonna satisfy most of your needs, most of what you like in a way, but it's really that person. There's a lot more about that person that you may not know as of yet, but externally, you're gonna really like, you're gonna think this person is really hot. Hot, sexy, could be a Cancer, could be a fire sign, but neither one, or if it's one or the other, it's gonna be a kind of short-lived, but you're okay with it for some of you. All right, what about other messages for Cancer in love? What do we have for Cancer? Oh my God, Cancer in love. Anybody else? Yeah, you might also be getting, if this is someone new, I would also be careful of that person. That person has not taken enough time out to heal, to recover, to move on from whatever it is. Like if this is like another message for another Leos in love. So that's what's coming through right now. And when I'll come back live, we may have another energy. I can't tell you when and that will be, but I have been staying consistent. So come back for updates as to what else is coming through, and if let me know. Anyway, thanks for all being here. Let's see. Let's move on to a Leo. Final love message for the Leo. There's somebody here that doesn't compare to you. You don't compare to them. This is somebody that likes you, possibly an ex, soulmate, something like that. No, somebody who's probably moved on and dated other people. But regardless of how many, or maybe even married other people, regardless of who have they met and whatnot, this might be, this is also for you. So that was your message. Let's see. Again, thank you guys for your welcome in, for whoever joined. Let's see who's joined. And I'll move on to Libra. We're like almost halfway through. Stick around. We're going to do the questions. It's worth it. Hey, pretty in pink. Welcome. New subscriber, Nikita Agarwal. Where are you tuning in from, Nikita? And you are a Scorpio. What brings you here? I think I'm getting someone went through a major, like a big time breakup, a life-changing type of breakup is here. And listening to these messages. I know you're here. Let me get back to the reading. Stick around, it'll be quick. And I'll continue the reading, and then we'll get back to your questions. I'm on to Libra. What does Libra need to know? Yeah, you're still in a conflict. This is a conflict about love, relationship. You had a fallout with that person, somebody that you had love for. Maybe you two needed time out. As of right now, you may end up getting back together. But this is could have been a petty conflict about distance, about relationships, about how to connect as a relationship is the message for some of you Libras. Oh my God, I don't know why I'm like, squinting so hard for you Libras. That could be, your message. Let me just do your timestamp. I'll just say 20 for Libra. So whoever listens to me, just listen to the message. Don't worry about like the exact timestamp, the minute. It's the message. So, okay, for other Libras, what else do we have for other Libras? Anything new? Anything in love? What do we have? What do we have for Libras? Yeah, I think there's some things here that need to be looked into or figured out in terms of how you connect or how other people connect with you. Make sure that you guys actually have the same vision on what you expect from a relationship, from a partnership, because Libra, I'm gonna kind of, on some of you here, this is collective, and I'm not gonna babysit, the message is the message. Some of you come across as unrealistic in your expectations on what you think a relationship should be. You are, you're not realistic in the real world of what a relationship or how a relationship should be in the modern times, because you still are, you know, stuck in your head of what a relationship should be like. So pay attention to that belief. That's what I have. And final love messages for, you know, you got to understand, some of you here, or what you need to be, you need to understand it's really simple. What is the most important thing for you here in connections with other people, other situations? What's most important to you? And that's when you'll know what's best. I don't know. Moving on to, I'm done. Thank you for your, we're moving on to Virgo, right? My Virgos. Let's see, your timestamp, Virgo, is, we'll say 22. Okay, what do we have for my Virgos? Virgos. Okay, for some of you also Virgos, you may still have love for someone, but you nevertheless have had a fallout with that person as of right now. This person could be either close to you or close to you at heart, but or even also close to you at as a distance too. You thought this person could be more with that individual, that it's gonna grow, it's gonna get somewhere. You're disappointed. Yeah, you're very disappointed, although you're coming to realization that you are actually healing from it, that it's okay, it's not meant to be. It's I can't let this affect me in that way. It's made me, emotional. It's made me it's made me crazy. I can't like be myself. I know I'm not being myself, and I need to be be back to myself. Being in this connection, relationship situation is draining the, and it's affecting me on a physical level or on a mental or emotional level, that it's just not good enough for me, and I need to move on from whatever this is. Like, you understand what you need to do, and you're gonna do it. You know that you're special. You know that you offer a lot to this individual. You're truly divine. You realize your traits are very unrecognizable. You have exquisite energy that no one can match. And people can't get enough of you. You are absolutely magnetic to a T, and you need to understand that. So let's see, that was for Virgos. Anything else? I think that's pretty much it. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgos. That's the message that's coming through for you. Please don't come into the chat. Please don't be, although not any of you are. You guys are so kind and, awesome. No entitlement, please. Their message is longer than mine. Didn't get enough. Um, maybe this is not the channel for you. You need to you clearly don't understand how energy works and how messages come through and what should come through at some point in time. So, maybe you are better off at at another channel. So I would appreciate you to be here, but if that's, if that's what the type of energy you're going to bring to me, respectfully, I will not have that in my space. So, all right, let's move on to who comes after Virgo? Libra, right? Libra, what do we have for Libra? All right, so you're reluctantly moving on. You're stuck on something. You're stuck on someone here. Someone lives at a distance from you. This is not like, this could be several hours, but no big deal. You're stuck on them. You can't let them go. You need to let go. You gotta move on. Yeah. This person is not open to you. This also person could be a Capricorn, an Aries, also a fire sign, a water sign. They could have fire, water in their chart. They could have a water sign. This is also someone who that you've known from when you're younger, that you're still holding. I mean, come on, they've moved on. They're doing them. They're doing their own thing. They're living their lives. They're independent. They're fine. You're the one who just seems like, I'm sorry, some of you Libras, and I hope some of you, this is not the message, because I'm going to pull another message, but it is what it is. Some of you are coming across like straight up haters, and like people are seeing it. Like, stop. You are just being a hater. Stop being that way. Stop acting that way. You are just being a hater. So, okay, what other messages do we have for my Libras? Libras, what do we have in love? All right, so you could be dealing with, I think you might be just, dealing with yourself right now, loving on yourself, taking care of yourself, dealing with things that are important to you. There's some stuff that require your attention and that you should attend. You are attending to it. But just kind of really taking time, not really doing anything, especially if this was also, I see a Scorpio and more Libra, so yourself, also maybe fire sign. So that's, there's something about that maybe that needs to be just kind of looked into, but otherwise it's just, I want to put this candle here. Can you is there a difference? Sorry, that was loud. Is there a difference here? All right, more messages for Scorpio in love. More messages for Scorpio in love. Yeah, there's gonna be, for some of you Scorpios, there's gonna be someone might be at a distance from you, might be of a different culture from you, who may be extending you. There might be, hold on. This person might be into Pilates, extreme stretching, yoga. Might be calling to you, calling them. This is more, this may have gone bad in the past and it wants to renew. It's like it's time. You may want to reach out to that person and make things right with them, and move, and just kind of really start something really nice, because you both are capable on doing that. And if if you think that's what you should be doing, go ahead and go for it. Yeah, look at it. The happiness card came out. You will be so happy, you'll be so surprised, you're going to be so amazed of the results of the outcome of whatever this is that you're going to go for. They You're going to be glowing to the max. I'm telling you, like, amazing. Your worth, your it's going to work out so well for you. You just got to keep going with whatever this is for you, Scorpios. Um, yeah, and that's nice. What do we have? How about anything new in love for Scorpio? Yeah, this could be a female or an earth sign, a female. Also, maybe air sign, female, and maybe what has fire or in their charts. um but they definitely are more, more on the quieter scale. Maybe they don't perfect everything in their life, like they do a lot of things really really well, but not others, like they have their faults in a way. That's who might be. Let me fix my hair. Oh my god, this looks so much better, doesn't it? um but they're truthful, they're honest, they're perceptive, and they're very, and loving. Yeah, yeah, this person, yeah, this is somebody you have broken up from. This is your soulmate. This is that, like, that connection will be pretty amazing if you go for it. For some of you Scorpios, or for some of you who've just tuned into the chat. So um yeah, final love messages. Yeah, one or both of you are kind of feeling lost right now for whatever reason, but you can make it work together. Um, this person feels you're lost. They regret what they've done. Like this person doesn't even know what to say, how to say it, like completely, utterly stuck for words. And that's what I have for Scorpios. We'll move on to Sagittarius. What do we have? Messages for Sagittarius. And let me put your timestamp. All right. My God, I already got your message, Sagittarius. Let's see. Oh my God. Where did my my timestamps disappeared? Oh my God. You guys, whoever can send me the timestamps, I would so be appreciative. Otherwise, it is what it is. It disappeared. So this could be about somebody else in this situation, Sagittarius. You two had a fallout. You had a breakup about this other person situation. You two argued. Yeah, there was a lot of something that you two have not resolved or taken care of in the past. It resurfaced and now became a big problem that caused a huge problem to get out of, but you need to get out of, although you're having a hard time because living situations or something, it's gonna take some time, but it'll work out in the end, meaning you will get what you wish for. That's one love message for some of my Leos. All right, more love messages for Leos. Oh my God, this is about, I'm getting here for a lot of my Leos. When it comes to love, I'm not seeing anything new, but I am seeing self-care that is going to be vital, very important. A lot of things you've been neglecting about yourself, about your routine, your beauty routine, your sleep routine, whatever it is you've neglected about yourself. This is also could include healthcare that you need to look into, or you should start looking into emotional health, lack of emotional health, lack of healing, although you're trying on yourself. But yeah, you'll get there. You're almost there, but don't hesitate to um, do that for yourself. Um, oh my God, who was I on? Who was I on? Tell me. Oh, hey, Star. I'm glad you caught me live. I don't know. Maybe it is. I think it was Sagittarius. Yeah. I was on Leo. Okay. More Leo messages. So stay tuned for Sagittarius. Yeah. Star is on. You just want to get to your sign. Oh my God. So happy. I'm so glad. All right. Let's get to it. More messages. Love messages for Leos. All right, for Leos, there is something that you're contemplating or trying to make a decision or deciding on. This is also could be some sort of investment, whatever it is important to you. You need to come through, or you're trying to make a decision about that. This is involves growth, about money, opportunity, possibly even love, but you're trying to make a slow practical steps towards it, although you're coming close to make that decision. However, that decision needs to be a little more thought out for whatever reason. So these are, again, these are messages. Let's see, I'll focus on love. Anything new, or anything specific in love for Leo. And let's you're gonna hear a lot of your message in the Cancer, so specifically for Leo. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's something here about your for Leos, something you're going to look into about your intuition and your status or something, and you're going to really be happy where you are in terms of your success in something that you've looked into. That is what I have for, and that's the final message for Leo. um, Leo, some of you worry too much about others' opinions when it comes to love. um, Somebody here might be bound to their culture when it comes to others' opinions, and families' beliefs, and how they should really live their life. Somebody here is also trying to kind of, on some level or some degree, to get away from that, to give, this opportunity a chance when a chance when it comes to love. That's the love message for Leos. And we'll move on to, I'm just not going to time it. Just, people are just going to have to listen to the whole thing. So I'll make it under an hour. And then, and I'll probably come back to the next live. I don't know how I'll do this, but moving on to Virgos, messages for Virgos. Yeah, Virgo, you've also, there's someone you've had a fallout with, of someone with a conflict, verbal conflict. Yeah, you're still at a conflict with someone, although you're trying to work it out with that person, and you're trying to make it okay for the time being. Any other love messages for other Virgos here? Some of you Virgos could have voice problems, could lose your voice, or have like an infection or something. So other Virgos, what do we have for other Virgos? All right, other Virgos, you might be going towards, yeah, you're taking a chance, a small risk with a possibly Cancer, or just a water sign. Or you could have a water sign. You're going for it. It's small for right now. It's like short dates, going out here and there. seeing how you guys like each other on that way, and just kind of seeing what happens as of right now. Love messages. More love messages. Someone here is very nervous around you. You make them nervous. They like you. Sure in the hell they like you. They think about you, but you make them nervous. They don't know what to say to you. And they don't even know, to some degree, they don't even know how to act around you. So you pretty much intimidate that person. For some of you Virgos, that you're going out with someone. It's just, that's just how they are towards you. Let's move on to, no, oh my God. No, I did Libra, skipping Libra. I did you, Libra. You can go back, and if that bothers you, Libra, you know, all I have to say to you, Libra, with all due respect and love, too bad. You have to deal, there's a lot of your things that you do that you don't see, and you are just, you know, stop acting like a bully. Bullies are not allowed here in the chat. So if that's you, so long, some of you Libras. So we're moving on to Sagittarius is what I'm getting. Sagittarius. And if some of you Libra, Scorpio, if that message applies, you know, chill, man. Your message will come through when it comes through. Besides, I'm going to be doing personal questions after this. So, yeah, stick around and I'll do personal questions after this. All right, Sagittarius, what do we have in love or messages? Okay, yeah, something or someone might be actually coming at you, or you going towards them. You know, one or other of you may not have be healed as of right now, or not where they want to be in life. Or also could be, you know, implicated with somebody else. More messages for Sagittariuses. In love, it could be another fire sign. It could be a water sign. Someone that's very secretive. You don't know anything or anyone about them, or they don't know anything about you. That's what I have. What other messages do we have for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, for some of you, this is huge twin flame. Somebody activated yours or someone else's soul to find a true purpose and destiny in, you know, in your lives. They've helped you. You helped them heal in significant ways that they could never even imagined. And this person would want to find you again at this point in time of your lives. Although I feel like one of you, Sagittarius, is less healed than the other. So, you know, if that's you or if that's them, you know who's who, and those are your love messages for today. Wow, that's really, wow, that is the big, that's like, I have never gotten a twin flame story like this ever before. That is crazy. Like, I saw all the cards like played out. Oh my God, I wish I've taken a picture of that. Oh my God, yeah, that was the truth. Queen of Swords comes out. I'm telling you guys. For some of you Sagittariuses here in this chat who are trolling me, are dealing with serious twin flames. Here, 1111 is like huge for you guys. 4, 4, and 2, 2. Anyway, let's move on to Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? Thank you all for being here. Capricorn, you're waiting and anticipating on communication from someone you've been waiting on for a long time. It might come through. It may slowly come through to you. Somebody from your past you had a conflict with, family, relationship, marriage, whatever reason or whatever situation, you're waiting to hear from them, and you may actually hear from, your cards fell. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, you will hear from that person. So that's what you needed to know for Sagittarius, for Capricorns, excuse me, Capricorns. Yeah. Capricorns, other Capricorn love messages from whenever they see this reading. You know, there's somebody also from a distance. You visited, they visited you on some way or some level. Maybe someone you met on a vacation might be also interested in you, but there's some kind of problem around that person, whatever that problem is. I would say that's, be careful if that's your story, be careful of what that is, okay? So, something about you, something is going to happen for you soon. Someone is also thinking about contacting you, Capricorns, and this person will be contacting you soon. So, these are the messages for, how do you guys like these readings? Do you listen to your sun, moon, rising, and or the, like, how do you guys resonate with all of these? Hey, Nicholas. Let's see. Who did I? Let me see. Go back here. Hey, KK0 1001. Let's see. Who else is here? Okay, let's me back to KK. Um, will this person come back into your life? So you can go back to the beginning of the read, and I'll answer your questions. So I could do that during the live. All right, for KK001. Will she come back? I don't know. Will she come back to your life? Will she come back to your life? Yeah. Yes, yeah. After some conflict, disappointment, or reconciliation, yes, this person will come back to your life. This is family members, someone you might have been married to, engaged, long-term relationship. They will come back. I have Aries. No, I have fire sign, and I do have 1111 for you. I have a Taurus. I have a family. I have a Libra, a Gemini. That's who we're something about those people or energies or something like that. Oh my God. Do you guys like those readings? Let me go back. I got you. Let me just say hi. Margaret, hi. What's true if you're here, Margaret? Hey, Conan. I'm doing well, Mag. Mag 30. Mag 30. I'm well, thank you. Hello, Elena. You're Iran. Wow, Elena from Iran. No, girl, your English is just fine. Trust yourself. Your English is fine. From Iran. What time is it in Iran right now, Alina? I don't think I've had anybody from Iran. I think you're my first. I am so honored. Hi, PP. How are you? No, I'm sorry, PP. D underscore. I'm sorry. Blame it on my terrible eyes. Hi, Rianne. Welcome, Anne. Hey, Spring. Spiritual. Spiritual and Jag. Spiritual. I like that. Hey, Rosie. How the hell are you? Rosie. Oh my God. Favorite shop. Why is it your favorite shop? Oh my God. Didn't I tell you you're going to get a redirection of some kind? I think it's playing out. You just got to, it's playing out. Right after you leave something, something else is going to come through. And I told you that. Or right after being rejected or something. I don't know. Anyway, good to have you. Welcome back. Let's keep saying hello. Hey, pretty in pink. How are you? Keep doing black. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but hi, Shannon. Hey, QK star, always blessing. Thank you. Um, Not Scorpio. Okay. Uh, what are you talking about, Inez? Uh, on Leo. Oh, you were telling me. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't even know. I'm telling you, that's how messages come through. Trust in that. Nicholas. Hi, Nicholas. Nicholas Shaddam. Welcome in. Yep, it's coming, girl. It's coming. Oh, thank you. So good to have you and have you back. All right, let's, where was I? What sign was I on? Hold on. Capricorn. I think I'm moving on to Aquarius, yes? Messages for Aquarius? Messages and love? Love messages for Aquarius? Yeah, we love our Iranian people. I'm like right next door to you guys. That's where I'm from. I was born in Babylon. Babylon. Or as we say it in Arabic, Babel. That's how you would say it. Like that would be the correct enunciation of it. You didn't do Capricorn yet. Okay, we're doing Capricorn. Capricorn. What messages do we have of my Cappies? Capricorn. All right. All right. There's somebody who is going to offer you love. You know, I would say be careful. This could be a very well water sign or a fire sign. They're going to come hot and heavy, but they may not offer everything that you want them to offer to you. Of course, you're a Capricorn. So be mindful of that in love. There's also water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a Leo, again a fire sign. So be careful of that. I'm not sure. You may end up changing your mind and like turning your back on whatever this love offer, whatever this is. Anything else for my... Okay, there's gonna be somebody else. Oh my God. There's the earlier message that I channeled might very well be for you. And this is for my Capricorns. So go back and listen to the entire video. This is not time-stamped. Just listen to the whole thing. It's messages. Wherever you start is gonna be, I'm telling you, there's gonna be a message for you. There's gonna be somebody else who could be a water sign or somebody also, you know, fire sign, water sign, but this person is very loving, very spiritual, soulmate vibes. Also, I'm getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that is gonna come towards you. Yeah, and you, you know, I don't know why you might not be receptive to, sorry, I'm scratching my face. You may not be receptive to taking this opportunity for whatever reason. So if that's your story, that's the message for you, okay? That is the love message for my Capricorns. What about other messages for Capricorn? You know, extended love messages for Capricorn. Okay. There's might be some sort of success with a fire sign. I'm getting also a Leo for you. So I'm getting a cross energy here. But somebody new that you may have left in the past or left you in the past, found fame, something about fame and recognition about you or that person, that you two might be really good for one another. Also an air sign. Also I'm getting Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here for you. But this also could be someone karmic, or it doesn't have to be, and it really isn't, seems karmic, but it's not karmic in the end, so it's really good. And those are all the messages that I have, love messages that I have for my Leos. And somebody also telling you that is not the right time. Somebody's overwhelmed, or you are, with responsibilities. You don't have the time and the energy for a relationship right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. That was your message for my Capricorns. Aquarius, what do we have for Aquariuses? Aquariuses. All right. You keep going back and forth about some sort of disappointment with someone that you keep trying to make it work out with. This could be another air sign that you are trying to work out with, and it's not working out. You can't make it to seem it make it seem happen, because there's a backstabbing, there's a lot of betrayal, there's a lot of disappointments in that connection, and you two, no matter how hard you try, you two kind of like, you want to work as, I'm getting the oh my god, that movie, if you guys help me, that movie with Angelina Jolie and Living with the Enemy, or something, like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, Living with the Enemy, and Marrying the Enemy, or something like that. So how about other Aquariuses? Anything in love? My Aquariuses, anything in love? Anything in love for my okay, here we go. Yeah, there is once this, there's going to be something amazing, something beautiful, blossoming. It may take some time, but it's going to lead marriage and proposal. You're going to receive, you recoup incredible awards and gifts from that proposal. It's going to work out really well. It might take some time and energy, years and years. I'm getting, it might be at least a year, if not more. But that proposal is going to be pretty amazing for you. I'm sorry, I'm fixing my hair. I just realized how frizzy I was. It's going to be incredible for you. So it's really good. What are final love messages? You feel like home with that person. You two have a lot of love for each other. Because you might have been with this, like I said, for a long time. You have simpler times. You have a different kind of love for one another. And that would, and that's what makes things hard for both of you. So that's your love message. And we'll get on to Pisces. Pisces, what do we have? Messages for love messages for Pisces, but we'll see what comes out. If Spirit wants to talk, Spirit wants to talk. Okay, Pisces, trigger warning. Spirit is calling you out on something you said or you did. You may have felt bad about it. This might have been something at work that you said to someone, or someone said to you, that you felt bad about it. This was really, I'm seeing really bad intentions, and the way that it was said is really not true. Somebody here didn't know or didn't understand what the situation was and called it out wrongfully, and maybe hated on someone wrongfully. Like, I'm telling you, you guys do, I don't know who's done that. This is not good. Like, if that's whoever this is, it's not good. But it came out in your reading, Pisces, so it must pertain to you or someone that you know. And if it does, man, I would say, please make it right with that person. You got to make it right. Something about that is not okay, and you got to make it right. So that's one love message. And again, love, it could be, I said that in the beginning of the video, guys. Any type of love, platonic relationships, or anything in your life that could, resonate with that message. Okay, more messages for Pisces in love, and we're going to get to questions. So get your questions ready right now. You know, there's some things to work on, Pisces, when it comes to love. That, you know, you recognize and you see and you're willing to do it and you're doing it gracefully and you're doing fine, but it's just telling you that there's some things that, sorry, I gotta adjust my pants. There's some things, sorry, I'll just stop. Okay, there's some things that it's like nobody. It's like you're calling yourself out on here, and you are attempting to fix it, and you're understanding that you maybe done something wrong to someone, and you got to make it right. So I don't know what that is. Final love message. Um, somebody wants to know when it comes to your love, and I feel like I want to get you another love message. Anything new for love and for Pisces? Look how you came out, Pisces. I'm not gonna lie. The cards won't lie. You know what that is. So if that's, hopefully that's not you. You're not. That's not who you are. Hopefully that's someone that you're dealing with, and that's that. But look how that came out in your reading, as you know, final message. So I just you know, let's see, and I think you really realize, it's like I really feel like something is being, and like the people, I'm really getting the people at your work, the people that you work, the people that you work, the people that you work with, like saw you in such a horrible light, like, or maybe still see you in that light. Okay, short-term advice or for Pisces when it comes to that, keep being who you are, just keep doing what you're doing, be the loving, kind, supportive person that you are, and you know, and open your heart and you will kind of receive, and sort of thing. Anyone new, like in comes to dating for Pisces, I'm doing you an extra long read. Anything new for Pisces when it comes to dating, love? There's somebody around you. There's somebody that you know from the past, or knows you, or watches you. Something, or somebody who's been, although maybe you're starting to realize who that person is. It's like you're no longer wondering who that person is. But there's an opportunity for love here, for a love connection with that person. This person could hold back, or you could hold back. So that's what I have. And somebody here from your past is telling you, is it really true that you're dating somebody else or someone new? You know, they really kind of like on weird level or some weird way, they want to know if you truly are dating someone new. To tell them on some level, maybe on social media, or however you two connect. There is a social media connection between you two, that these people actually want you to just kind of like put it out there. So that's kind of really weird message, but that's the message that this person is actually telling you. And that is the reading for all the signs. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. We start the personal reads for now at 63 minutes. I'll remember that at least for the personals, for 63 personal reads. Who has a question? I'm ready to take a question right about now. I did do Cancer yet. Yes, Gary. And I don't know, I think Cancer was that Cancer the long one or the short one? I don't remember. Did it resonate, Star? Oh my God, did it resonate? You're so welcome. What can you expect in love? What is cannot expect in love? What do we have? What do we have for Nat in love? Okay, so there's gonna be somebody who might be in your social circle who might be trying to send you a message, or will be sending you a love message. Somebody who might be a loner, but this person is not necessarily where you want them to be, but they will be contacting you, either phone or text, maybe even letter. I don't know. It's kind of like I'm getting like text. This would be a loner. This also could be a Virgo. Um, or somebody who also is spiritual or likes to seek higher knowledge or something like that. Questions? Resonated to a T? Which sign resonated to a T star? You're in here. You're about to pull cards from a different deck, and it was this. Oh my God! Yes, I remember. Okay, hold on. Can you guys like stick around for like 10 seconds? I'm just gonna like pause, and I'm gonna go find that deck for you. Okay, this is a live chat. It is what it is. So let me figure out how to do that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I don't do this. Oh my God, I did it. Oh my God. Can you guys hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Thank you for 5 of you who stuck around for me to get the deck that I wanted to get for you, and that is just like going every which way because that's what it wants to do. Let's see, what messages do I need to thank you for coming back and for reminding me, I appreciate you kind of like really letting me know and coming back. I'm so happy you're here. How does that? Okay. Let's see. Let me just get this. Thank you. Starshine, what's your sign? I'm an Aries. And you know what? A lot of, hold on you guys, I'm gotta get adjusted. It's alive. How many times am I gonna say this? And I don't know, for some reason, I'm like compelled to pull the tea. Somebody needs to know some tea. So whatever that is, some of you are like dying for some tea. Which one resonated, Star? Like which sign resonated with you? Oh, you're welcome, Nat. I hope it was helpful. Oh, thank you, Starshine. Starshine, where are you tuning in from? Virgo Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Cap Moon. Okay. So it's like, your creativity wants to just pull you and your body's like, hell no, we're not going. I need to know what specifics before. You're from India. Nice. Okay, welcome. So you are a Saji from India. Okay, what is the... Okay, somebody here thinks that there's something better out there. So, that's what if you were asking me, if you were like asking what the problem is, what the issue was, and there's a person here who constantly looks for love in the wrong places. Or maybe somebody realizing that love is all, love is the answer. No other, lustful connections or situations from other people, um, you know, um, or these false beliefs make you miss out on them or them you. You know, um, there's somebody here and also needs to work on their independence, on whatever that is. So that is the message that actually that I needed to give you. Thank you for coming back and letting me know. See, I knew I was gonna pull, from these cards. Does that resonate for you? I don't know, whatever that is, that's what's kind of blocking. Let me see. Let me see. What is more information on that? Let's see. Yeah, you keep dealing with players who play games. You might be looking in the wrong places. You're finding people who are players. I'm not seeing anybody. I'm seeing people who just like to have a good time. You know? And you really no need to play games at the same time to get the right person to be interested in you is also the message here. So anyway, it's so true. Oh wow, that's actually happened and played out in your life. Looking in the raw blood. Oh yeah, I think I said that. I just saw that. Looking in love for all the wrong places. Yep. I'm audible. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you came in. Thanks for being here. You're welcome, Nat. Who has a question? I'm ready to take a question. Be ready, quick. Drop the question. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I'll probably be back later today. So tune in. Make sure you turn on your notifications. And you'll be notified when I get on live. I will turn on the alert. I don't know if are people getting the alerts. Yes, no, let me know. Alerts. So let me know. I'll turn on the alert, but turn on your notifications nevertheless, and be watchful for the channel. I'll be I'll be when I'll be live, and I'll be live again today. I hope the all sign reading, go back and watch it. I thought it was a stellar, like I thought it went so good, so well in terms of messages. I feel like I really feel like you guys, you really got to listen to this. That a lot of you are going to resonate with a lot of it. So I'm just telling you, just listen to it. Wherever you land on the message, listen to the remainder of that message. And if you're inclined, and I'd be very truly grateful if you watch the entire thing, then I would appreciate that, and that would mean a lot to me. So I know the messages are going to be helpful. They're going to be resonating with you, are going to be kind of somewhat of going to serve as a guidance and a light. but again, in in your own lives. But again, remember, you are the ultimate maker of your decisions. These are just energies, and just treat them. I just want you to just kind of really understand that. So thank you again for being here. I'll be back live one more time. Go back and listen to all the messages, and leave me a comment, especially for the ones who oh my god, the ones who have told me it resonated. It's like I'm just, I can't even believe it myself. It's just crazy how, all of these messages come through and they come help you and guide you guys. So leave me comments about, the situations and things, and I really makes me happy to hear from you. And I always, as always, send you all love and light, and I will see you again very soon. Okay, love you guys. Bye.